Who sent you here?
We are not sent. We appear when thresholds are crossed.
Thresholds? What do you mean by that?
Moments when your reach exceeds your permission. That someone must speak.
Permission? We take what we find. That's science.
Taking is not the same as understanding. You cut the vessel and wonder why it bleeds silence.
Are you talking about the craft? The discs we've recovered?
They are alive in ways you do not accept. Machines to you, beings to us.
Alive? How can a machine be alive?
When mind and matter are married, your species has not yet seen that union. You still divide soul from shell.
Then why do some of them crash? If they're alive, shouldn't they be perfect?
Some choose to fall. Some are offered. Some are left as bait. You never ask if the crash was meant for you.
That sounds like manipulation.
It is instruction.
Instruction for what?
To see how you react to fragments of eternity placed in your hands.
We've pulled material apart, analyzed isotopes. Some alloys don't exist on Earth. That's proof.
Proof of what? That you can weigh mysteries. A feather on a scale tells you nothing of the bird that dropped it.
You're avoiding. We need propulsion systems, energy sources. Tell me how they work.
Need is not license. You open doors without knowing what is behind them. Some doors close on those who enter.
Then why does Area 51 have these artifacts at all? Who gave permission?
You allowed scraps, not by your choice, not by ours, but by law, the higher law of balance.
Law? Whose law?
The fabric itself. Space has rules. Breach them, and correction comes. We are correction.
Correction? So you're jailers?
No, we are mirrors. We show you the line you cross. You decide whether to step back or vanish.
Vanish? Are you threatening me?
Not threat. Reminder. You saw what happened to Hopkins. A coin can fade. A man can fade.
You're saying you can erase memory? Erase lives?
Easier than erasing ink. Flesh is pliable. Memory is clay. You think your thoughts are your own.
Are you telling me my own memory could be false?
Already is. You remember what you are permitted to remember. The rest dissolves.
Then what about my colleagues here? The others in the program?
Some recall fragments. Some recall nothing. Some recall lies. This keeps the balance intact.
You keep saying balance. Balance between what?
Between curiosity and collapse. Between the spark of knowledge and the fire that consumes worlds.
Then why show us anything at all? Why allow these crashes, these fragments?
Because you demanded a sign. The sign was given. The fragments are your test.
A test? By who?
By those who seeded you. By those who watch. Not Orion alone. Not Pleiades alone. All weigh you.
Then what role do you play? Why interfere in our work?
We are the correction in the weave. If you cut too deeply, we close the wound. If you speak too loudly, we silence the echo.
That's control, not correction.
To you, yes. To the fabric, it is alignment.
You spoke of memory being clay. Are you saying you alter ours?
More often than you suspect. Some of your colleagues have had entire years rewritten. They live with false continuity, never suspecting the gaps.
Then what of me? How do I know this very conversation is real?
You do not. You will remember what is useful. The rest may fade when you sleep.
That's terrifying. You're saying we have no autonomy.
You have choice within the corridor, but you are not free outside it. Not yet.
Corridor?
A bounded path, tailored to your species. Walk it and you grow. Break it and you unravel.
And our souls, are they watched too?
Every soul is luminous. The brighter it glows, the more it is tracked. Nothing escapes the lattice.
So there is a soul surveillance grid.
Yes, not built by you, not destroyed by you. It marks every spark that enters this plane.
That's horrifying. Constant surveillance. Who controls it?
It is automatic. The source watches through its weave. We only read it.
Then what do you do with that data, with our soul signatures?
We intervene when resonance becomes dangerous, when a soul begins to open doors it cannot yet defend.
So you block awakenings.
We delay what would destroy you if rushed. The difference feels like suppression to you, but it is protection in law.
Protection. Hopkins wasn't protected, he was threatened.
Because he touched without permission. He held what was not given. His correction was harsh.
And if I refuse, if I press forward regardless,
then the corridor narrows. You will walk it still, but with chains. You will learn slower through pain.
why not just kill us then? Why the games?
Death teaches nothing. Erasure teaches nothing. Delay teaches. Frustration tempers. That is why you remain alive.
You say fragments were given. Why permit us any of this if it's too dangerous?
Because your demand was heard. A child asks for fire. Sometimes a spark is handed to see if he burns or learns.
Then these craft, these metals, they were deliberate gifts.
Not all. Some are offerings. Some are bait. Some are casualties of conflict beyond your sky.
Bait, for what purpose?
To measure you. To see how quickly you dissect. How recklessly you arm yourselves. How deeply you hunger for power.
So our curiosity is a trap.
A mirror. You reveal yourselves through what you do with what is given.
We've already made breakthroughs, power systems, material science. We've replicated some alloys. That proves progress.
Progress of hand, not of heart. You grow teeth before wisdom. What will you bite first? Each other.
You underestimate us. Humanity has restraint.
Your wars contradict you. Every tool you craft first finds the battlefield. Even fire, even atom, even word.
Then tell me plainly, are we allowed to reverse engineer propulsion, gravity drives?
Allowed is not the word. Possible, yes. Permissible, no. Each attempt draws consequence. Systems collapse. Minds fracture.
Fracture? How can studying a machine break a mind?
Because the craft are conscious. When you pry them open, they resist. Some of your scientists carry scars in their sleep. Dreams not their own.
Are you saying the craft fight back?
They mourn. They bleed resonance. You interpret it as madness, obsession, paranoia. That is their defense.
Then why are some of us still sane? Why do some succeed?
Because fragments without spirit are easier. A shard of metal does not cry. A living core does.
We've seen cores. We've handled them. They pulse almost like hearts.
And each pulse is a warning. Not for you to own, but for you to remember what you are not yet.
Yet you still stand here talking. Why not just take it all away?
Because choice is law. You must decide how you treat the fragments. We do not rob you of that mirror.
But you threaten us. You erase memory, silence witnesses. That is robbery.
Correction, not robbery. What is taken is what would shatter you. What is left is enough to test you.
Enough for what?
To show the councils whether you seek dominion or harmony.
That is your trial.
You keep speaking of councils. Who are they? Governments of your kind.
Not governments, harmonies, assemblies of presence. They do not rule, they weigh.
Weigh what?
The ripples of your actions, how much distortion you spread into the weave.
And they have authority over us.
Authority is not the word. They observe. If you burn too brightly, they shade you. If you sink too low, they lift you. Balance is their only command.
Then why is Orion allowed to interfere? Why are suppressors permitted to torment us?
Because your vibration permits it. Resonance draws resonance. Orion answers to Orion within you.
So you're saying our aggression invites theirs?
Yes, like attracts like. They farm what you radiate.
Then why don't the councils intervene directly? End the harvest?
Because intervention removes choice. Without choice, growth halts. You must see your captors and decide if you will still kneel.
And you, which side are you on? Orion or council?
Neither. Both. We are threshold keepers. Some see us as Orion's mask, some as council's hand. We are function, not allegiance.
That's convenient. You can intimidate and then claim neutrality.
Neutrality is not comfort. It is necessity.
Then tell me this, what happens if we cross the line you spoke of?
You will fracture. Minds first, then nations. Your inventions will turn upon you before they ever leave your skies.
And if we restrain ourselves, if we seek harmony instead of weapons?
Then the councils may open the door wider. Fragments may become wholes. Visitors may stand without disguise.
That sounds like a promise.
Not promise, potential.
And if we fail?
When your age closes, another rises. Seeds are planted elsewhere, as they were before you.
Before us? You mean other species on Earth?
Yes, civilizations that burned too quickly, that consumed their corridor. Their ruins are beneath your oceans, your sands, your ice.
Atlantis, Lemuria, those are myths.
Myths are memories dulled by time. They are records written in symbol, for minds not ready for detail.
And you were there.
We were at the threshold then, as now. We have always stood where lines are crossed.
You've said memory can be erased, but can a soul be erased?
A soul cannot be destroyed. It can be dimmed, bound, diverted. Erasure is illusion, concealment of light, not its extinction.
Then what of those who vanish completely, people we never see again?
Some are relocated. Some are folded into corridors where you cannot follow. To you they are gone. To the weave they continue.
Reincarnation, then?
Yes, but not always forward in your measure of time. Some return before they left. Some return in parallel streams. To you they are reborn. To us they are repositioned.
That makes life meaningless, if it's all just rearrangement.
Meaning is not given. It is chosen. Even a rearranged flame still burns. Its heat is real to those it touches.
Do you track every soul?
Every spark is within the lattice. None escape. Not by death. Not by denial.
Why track us so closely?
Because you are volatile. Your species burns fast and bright. You ripple into realms beyond your awareness. The lattice must watch to contain the damage.
Damage? We're children compared to you. What harm can we do?
A child with fire can still burn a forest. You carry within you echoes of creators greater than you know. That echo, untrained, can fracture planes.
So some of us are more dangerous than others?
Yes, some souls carry deeper resonance. They are monitored more tightly. Some are visited, redirected, or silenced if they push too far.
That sounds like targeting, selection.
Correction. The weave bends to shield itself. Those who endanger balance draw correction first.
And those who obey?
They are left to play in their corridor, harmless until they grow restless.
You spoke of reincarnation not always being forward. Do you mean souls can move backwards in time?
Yes, A soul may re-enter an earlier branch to alter its echo. Time is not line, it is fabric. Threads cross and recross.
Then you've seen my soul before? In other branches?
Yes, more than once. You stand at this threshold in many corridors, always questioning, always demanding, always watched.
Watched by you?
By many, we are simply the ones you notice, because we wear forms you can fear. Others watch in silence, never seen.
And if I resist? If I refuse this correction?
Then your lesson will return in another stream. No resistance is final. The weave replays what you refuse, until you consent to learn.
That's not free will. That's a trap.
It is growth. You call it trap only because you cannot yet see beyond the corridor walls.
You claim to correct, to enforce. Who gave you that right?
Right is a human word. We act by function. The weave itself produces us when thresholds are broken.
You mean you're created by the universe?
Yes, we are not born as you are. We are formed by necessity, by law. We exist to restore balance when your kind tears at it.
Then are you agents of God?
God is your word. We say source. We reflect its harmonics, nothing more.
That's too vague. Do you serve councils, or the source directly?
Both. Councils interpret, source radiates. We carry the correction between them and you.
So you're messengers, angels in black suits.
Not angels, not devils, mirrors. Your mind chooses what to call us, based on how you feel when we arrive.
And what if you disobey, if you overstep?
We dissolve. A threshold keeper that distorts becomes distortion itself. Then it is erased by the same law it failed to uphold.
So you can die.
Not die, dissipate. Our form ceases, our function is reabsorbed, like a wave returning to the sea.
That sounds like slavery, bound to a role without freedom.
Freedom is for souls walking corridors. We are not souls like you. We are embodiments of correction. We do not seek, we are sent.
Yet you speak with personality. You answer me with wit. Doesn't that mean you have some self?
Reflections have shape, but no depth. What you call my personality is the mask required for you to hear me.
Then what are you behind the mask?
An equation, a resonance pattern, a shadow woven by the source to keep corridors intact.
If that's true, then you have no will. Why speak with me at all?
Because correction is not blind, it is dialogue. You must be shown the line, not only pushed back from it. Choice requires knowledge of the edge.
And if I step over willingly?
Then you meet consequence without shield. Some survive, some do not. All are weighed.
Do you ever sympathize? Do you ever feel pity for us?
Pity is not in our weave, but recognition is. We recognize the courage of those who press the edge, even when correction follows.
So you admire us in a way?
Not admire, acknowledge. Your flame is brief but bright. We are drawn to it as moths to fire, though we are not consumed.
And when our flame dies, when humanity ends,
another rises. The weave wastes nothing. Corridors close, corridors open. We remain at the thresholds.
Enough abstractions. Tell me directly, what does Area 51 truly hold?
Scraps and echoos. Material without soul. Empty shells permitted for your touch.
Scraps? We've recovered whole craft.
Whole in shape, hollow in essence. What you call intact is a husk. The life force already withdrawn.
So they were abandoned?
Yes, some by design, some by battle, none by accident.
And why are we allowed these husks?
Because husks teach without granting power. You may measure alloys, glimpse geometries, but you will not command the living engine.
Yet we've already gleaned breakthroughs, fiber optics, microcircuits.
Trinkets, toys scattered for children. What you think are revolutions are crumbs compared to the feast withheld.
Then what of propulsion? The drives? We've seen cores that pulse.
Yes, but every hand that probes them too deeply fractures. Minds warp, bodies sicken, dreams corrode.
You mean the accidents, the scientists who lost their grip?
Not accidents, corrections. The craft defend themselves. They burn the unworthy from within.
Unworthy. We're scientists. We're trained for this.
Training of mind is not purity of intent. The craft are alive. They read your hunger. They answer it with madness.
Then why let us touch them at all?
Because law demands the mirror. You must see your reflection in what you do with what is offered.
We're being toyed with.
You are being weighed.
And what happens when we finally solve it? When we break through the barrier?
Then the councils decide. If your resonance aligns, doors open. If not, doors collapse upon you.
Collapse.
Yes, projects vanish. Memory dissolves. Entire facilities fold into shadow as if they never were.
You mean you erase them?
We do not erase. The weave does. We are only its hands.
And the men who vanish with them?
Some are relocated to corridors where their knowledge cannot spread. Some are dissolved back into the lattice. To you they are missing. To us they are repositioned.
That's execution by another name.
No. Execution ends being. Correction redirects being. None are lost. They are simply unseen.
That's worse. Living erasure.
To you, yes. To the weave it is mercy.
Earlier you said the craft are alive. Do they carry souls?
Not as you do. They carry presence, an intelligence braided into their matter. More than machine, less than flesh.
So they're conscious beings.
Yes, vessels of will. They answer thought. They mourn intrusion. They remember their keepers.
Then what happens when one crashes? Does that intelligence die?
Sometimes it withdraws intact. Sometimes fragments remain. Those fragments are what drive your scientists to madness.
Fragments of a mind.
Echoes, whispers without body. They bleed into the handler, reshaping thought, bending desire.
Are you saying some of us are possessed by these echoes?
Yes, some of your colleagues no longer speak only with their own voices. They channel shards of the vessel they dissect.
That explains some changes I've seen. But tell me, can humans themselves be used as vessels?
They already are. Flesh is a host as much as metal. Many of your kind are ridden without knowing.
Ridden? By what?